Hello everyone, hope you guys are having a good Thursday evening. So, I'm now taking you guys to the neighborhood that I was going to take you guys to a couple weeks ago, but battery life didn't let me get this far, so we are currently heading that way. So we are now in northern Kettering right now, and we're about to go to a neighborhood in Dayton. So you haven't really seen that much of this area before. Street where we were on previously, you have, because they're back in the spring. I took you guys to part of Dayton, but this area is a part of Kettering that you guys haven't seen before. And now we're going to a different neighborhood in Dayton. Going to make a left onto, not sure if it's pronounced Tabor or Tabor. That's the street you're about to turn onto. So if you're just joining the live stream, going on my second ride of today, I'm taking you guys to the neighborhood I was going to take you guys to a couple weeks ago, but wasn't able to do it. So we're currently in Kettering, in northern Kettering. Now we're heading to a neighborhood in Dayton. Hey, Andone, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. So I was able to get my battery up to 80%. That was like the bare minimum I needed to do this trip. I didn't get quite that high a couple weeks ago, so that was the main reason why we didn't come this way. But because it's not at 100%, I do have to turn off the scooter, like right now, for example, walk up this hill right here. So that way we can get to where we need to go. If you're just joining the live stream, I'm currently in Kettering right now, and I'm heading to a neighborhood in Dayton that I was planning on taking you guys to a couple weeks ago, but I wasn't able to do so. So we're doing that today. And another thing I would like to mention too is I'm currently at 394 subscribers, and tonight my friend and I are going to be working on the 400 subscriber special, so I really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, so that way we can get the 400 subscriber special out there. So if you do that, I really appreciate it. We're currently passing by the Van Buren Park in Kettering. So there's a few different things around here called Van Buren, because this whole area at one point was called Van Buren Township. It was named after President Martin Van Buren. Now most of it is the city of Kettering and also a little bit of the city of Moraine, but they still have a lot of the Van Buren legacy in the area. Let's see here. Stella Merrimack, I think. Is that it? All right, so we're about to cross Smithville. So on this side of the road is Kettering. On the other side of the road is Dayton. Let's see here. Alrighty, so across the road, and now we are in Dayton. So like I said, this was the one neighborhood I was planning on taking you guys to a couple weeks ago, but I didn't have enough battery life after my first ride in order to do so, but here we are. And as I was mentioning earlier, I currently have 394 subscribers, getting close to 400, and my friend and I are going to be working on my 400 subscriber special tonight. So I really appreciate you guys subscribe to the channel, so that way we can get to 400 subscribers and then release the video. Really much appreciated. So I haven't come to this neighborhood that many times. I first came here last year and I've only been a couple times since. So this is like my third or fourth time here. Yeah, I first found this neighborhood, I think it was like in the fall last year, and had some really neat fall colors here, so I really liked it. Getting ready to make a right on Ashland Avenue. So we're gonna ride around this neighborhood for a little bit, and then we're gonna cross. I believe that's Patterson. If not, it's a different street. But yeah, that is Patterson. We'll cross Patterson. We'll go see the neighborhood on the other side. Maybe come back here and then start heading back. If you're just joining the live stream, currently in Dayton right now, I was planning on bringing you guys to this neighborhood a couple weeks ago, but didn't have enough battery life on my scooter after my first ride, so I had just enough to get here after my first ride today, so here we are. So we're gonna go straight a little bit and cross Patterson and go see the neighborhood on the other side. I'm probably going to turn off the scooter and walk a little bit so that I can save my battery, because my battery wasn't full charge after this ride, so we'll walk it a little bit to save the battery life. So we're currently in eastern Dayton. Yeah, I've only done 1 or 2 live streams actually in Dayton, so this is one of the few that I've done thus far. We'll go straight for a little bit and then we'll make a right. But if you're just joining the live stream, currently in Dayton right now, taking you guys to a neighborhood that I wanted to take you to a couple weeks ago, but couldn't make it, but now here we are. That's correct, Dayton, Ohio. Yeah, most of the time I do my live streams like in Kettering, Beaver Creek. I was in Centerville earlier today, so this is one of the few that I've actually done in Dayton. Oh yeah, Fostoria. My grandpa's family was from Tiffin, which is not that far away from there, so I'm pretty familiar with Fostoria. Yep, there are a lot of railroads that go through there. Wow. Very neat. Yeah, there's a couple railway lines that come through Dayton. They even have a, I forget the name of the factory, but there's a factory north of town that does like corn and stuff like that, and they have several lanes for like picking up the supplies and stuff like that up there. Nice. Where is Cordell in relation to I-75? Okay. So I've gone through Georgia. I've spent some time in Georgia, but not that much. I usually go through Georgia, obviously, to go to Florida and stuff like that, but spent a decent amount of time there. We'll ride the scooter up this road and then come around. If you're just joining the live stream, currently in Dayton, Ohio right now, showing you guys the neighborhood I planned on showing you a couple weeks ago, but made it today. So we're in a neighborhood in eastern Dayton right now. I've taken you guys a couple times to Dayton in previous live streams, but it's been a while since I've been here, so thought about taking you guys here. Looks like they're doing a lot of construction over here on the right. If you're just joining the live stream, currently in eastern Dayton right now, showing you a neighborhood that I wanted to show you a couple weeks ago, but wasn't able to make it, but here I am now. And then also another note too is last time I checked, I'm at 394 subscribers, and my friend's going to help me make the 400 subscriber special tonight. And if you subscribe, I really appreciate it. We were on this road earlier, but we're going to make a left up here in a moment. So we just made a little circle. We're coming back on the area where they're doing the construction. We'll cut back into that neighborhood we were at earlier, and then we'll head back into Kettering. I think they were putting in like a sewer line or something like that. If you're just joining the live stream, currently in Dayton, Ohio right now, in the neighborhood on the east side of town. I was planning on taking you guys here a couple weeks ago, but didn't have enough battery life on my scooter, but here we are now. So this is the second live stream that I've done today. I was in Kettering and Centerville earlier today. Forget the name of the church we're passing by, but it's a Lutheran church. Let's see here. Faith Evangelical Lutheran Church. So we're getting ready to cross Smithville, and then after that we're going to be heading back into Kettering. So we're currently in Dayton, and Kettering is the largest suburb of Dayton, and it's the second largest suburb in Ohio, second only to Parma around Cleveland. It has about 55,000 people, something like that. Let's get right across Smithville. Technically, the boundary is where that speed limit sign is. Now we are in Kettering. So we're passing by Van Buren Park again. Like I mentioned earlier, it's named after President Martin Van Buren, and this area back in the day was part of Van Buren Township. So we'll cut through this neighborhood that's coming up in Kettering, and then after for a little bit, probably walk it so that we have enough battery life to get back, but we'll cut through there and then start heading back. Definitely a nice evening. So we're about to make a right on the Hazel Avenue. If you're just joining the live stream, currently in a neighborhood in northern Kettering right now. I was previously in Dayton. This is the route that I was planning on taking you guys on a couple weeks ago. I don't think there's any other streets over here, so we'll turn around and go off this way over here. Just joined the live stream, currently in a neighborhood in northern Kettering. Just came from a neighborhood in Dayton earlier. And this is the second live stream that I've done thus far today. Another thing I'd like to mention is last time I checked, I'm at 394 subscribers, and my friend's helping me work on my 400 subscriber special tonight. And if you can subscribe to the channel, I really much appreciate it, so that way we can see the 400 subscriber special. Since we had a lot of rain earlier today, it feels pretty good right now. It's not too hot, so that's pretty good right there. Am I from where? Dalakristam. Never heard that place before. I'm in the United States right now. I'm in the state of Ohio. So we're coming up on 4th Avenue up there at the light, and then after that we're going to make a left. Just joined the live stream, currently in northern Kettering right now. Here, I'll turn here real quick. So I just showed you guys neighborhood in Dayton. This is the neighborhood that I indicated a couple weeks ago. I tried to get to, but I didn't have enough battery life. But here we are, and I just showed you guys the neighborhood. So today, I'm currently in Kettering right now. So today I was in Kettering, Centerville, and then previously just Dayton. And then another little note that I like to mention is last time I checked, I was at 394 subscribers, and my friend and I are going to be working on my 400th subscriber special tonight. And if you haven't already done so, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. So that way we can make it to the 400 subscribers so we can release a special. I mentioned the neighborhood to our left a couple times in the past. It's called Greenmont, and during World War II, this community was built. It was built for workers from a factory that's to our right. Can't really see it right now through the trees, but like I said, it was a factory for like war material during World War II, and the families of those that worked there lived in this neighborhood off to my left. Once we get a better viewing, I'll show you the factory. Alright, so here's the factory right over here. There used to be 2 smokestacks, but they aren't there anymore. There used to be a company there recently, but they shut it down. Not entirely sure what they're doing with the factory now, but that's the factory that produced war material during World War II. And then the railroad line that connected the factory with the railroad lines in Dayton is right over here on our left. Coming up on Woodman Drive. Alright, just waiting on the light. Right now we're currently on Woodman Drive in Kettering. Hey Adrian, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. change over in 5 seconds. All right. So if you're just joining the live stream now, I was in a neighborhood in Dayton a moment ago, and then also a neighborhood that you guys haven't seen yet in northern Kettering. So now we're on our way back. You guys have seen this neighborhood before if you've been with the channel for a while, but if not, then this will be new for you as well. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday evening. So now we're on our way to State Farm Park. If you're familiar with the channel, I've shown you the park quite a few times. There's a lot of baseball diamonds there. There's creek that goes through the park, bike trail as well, so there's a decent amount in the park. So I've gone down this street before in the past. I've made a right at Cresswell street over here that's coming up on the right. So there's another one that's further down. I'll show you guys that one so you can see a new street. So we're about to make a right onto Dunhill. I think it says Plaza, I think. If you're just joining the live stream, currently in Kettering, in the eastern side of town. I was previously in the northern side of town and also took you guys into Dayton earlier. It was a route that I wanted to do a couple weeks ago, but I didn't have enough battery life on my scooter to do it, but we just did it today. Now we're on our way back, and we're going into State Farm Park. There is There's a house I want to show you guys coming up. I showed you on a live stream a couple weeks ago, and something crazy happened there. I didn't know much about it, but now I know more about it. But let's just say something crazy happened there. But I'll show you guys it on our way to State Farm Park. Not going to go over the details because it was pretty gruesome, but like I said, something crazy happened there. Alright, so we're going to make a right on Aragon. And I forget the name of the street where that house is, but it's a little small street. Mini. Small little street, but the house I was talking about is right over here. Oh, they demolished it. Okay. So when I showed you guys this live stream a couple weeks ago, there was this house right here, and it was really trashed up and stuff like that. But as I was mentioning, it's kind of gruesome to talk about, so I'm not really going to mention it on the live stream. You can look it up on your own time, but something crazy happened there. Alright, so we're coming into State Farm Park right now. There's a couple ball games going on right now. Hey, Big Papa, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Let's see here. Danya S, welcome to the live stream. So we're currently in State Farm Park. They're doing a ball game right now. So earlier on the live stream, I was in Dayton, told you guys to a neighborhood in Dayton, and showed you guys a neighborhood in northern Kettering that I haven't shown you before. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday evening. So this is my second live stream that I've done today. Earlier today I was in a neighborhood in southern Kettering that you guys haven't seen before, and then also Centerville. And today was another neighborhood in Kettering, and then Dayton. So today was a pretty productive day. We'll go around this bend, and then we'll wrap up the live stream. Well, we can continue the live stream a little bit longer. It's just my scooter is almost out of battery life, so what we'll do is we'll just walk for a bit. It's a pretty nice evening, so I don't want to cut it too quick, so we'll go for a walk around the block and then we'll end the live stream. Looks like it might rain a little bit, but they did say it was supposed to rain a little bit at 9, but at least I did a little bit of a ride today. Yeah, they're talking on and off rain in the forecast for the next week, so not sure how many rides I'm gonna be doing, but whenever I do have an opportunity, I will come out and give you guys some content. Yeah, today's definitely a better day than when I took you to Miamisburg. I think it was on Monday. It was nice, but it was pretty hot at the same time, so today's at least a lot better than that. If you guys joined the live stream, I'm got my scooter off right now because the battery's pretty low, but since it's nice and cool right now, I'm just continuing the live stream for a little bit, going for a walk and around the block, and then after that we'll wrap it up. That's a pretty nice day. It's not super hot like it was when I went to Miamisburg on Monday, so it's nice to be out here and not for it to be a scorcher. Under this tree. There you go. Thank you very much. You have a good one too. Speaking of, I'm glad you mentioned that because I'm going to have a take a little water break anyway. All right. Just had a little water break. If you guys joined the live stream, I got the scooter powered off right now to save some battery life. Just going for a little walk around the block. So earlier in the live stream, I took you guys to a neighborhood in northern Kettering and then also went into Dayton a little bit. It's one of the few live streams I've done in Dayton. But yeah, today was a pretty productive day. I showed you a lot of areas you haven't seen yet, so all that stuff. So I'm gonna go around the bend and then we'll wrap up the live stream. But in the meantime, I'm glad that today's not too hot. It's pretty good temperature right now. Well, that about wraps up for the live stream. I appreciate you guys for watching it. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel so that way we can get to 400. Almost there. So like I said, my friend's going to help me make that tonight. But that's about it for this video. Please like the video. Please comment on the video. Please subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.